pay for it? Today, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will be hosting a global vaccine summit, and the goal is to raise more than $7 billion to help produce and administer vaccines. So can pharmaceutical companies make them affordable? Katie Silver has this report.
Working out the price of a vaccine can be pretty tricky. On the one hand, you've got the costs, which can be affected by such things as how's it manufactured, the availability of ingredients, the costs of storage and transport, how many doses are required, and then one of the biggest costs of all, research and development. Some big pharma companies spend up to 20% of their revenues developing and testing new medicines. And then on the other hand, well, how much are your customers willing to pay? With vaccines, governments are typically the main buyers, which means you can end up with a tiered system where wealthy countries pay more. And that is one of the reasons why the global vaccine industry was estimated to be worth $60 billion this year alone. Vaccine makers have in the past admitted to charging based on how much benefit they think a vaccine will bring. And they've been accused of charging unreasonably high prices, a practice known as price gouging. It's something US lawmakers debated back in February because they were worried this might happen with a COVID-19 vaccine. Governments themselves have also been chipping in for the cost of vaccines. A number of big pharma companies are on record saying they won't charge more for a COVID-19 vaccine than what it costs to make it. But mass producing a vaccine quickly isn't easy. For instance, for a normal flu jab, this might surprise you, but can involve chicken eggs. Yep, that's right, the humble chicken egg. In fact, Australia's CSL, for instance, injects 50 million chicken eggs every year with the flu virus. They act as mini factories for a vaccine. It's a whole lot of eggs. So go on, get laying. A vaccine for COVID-19 would require capacity on a scale we've never seen before. And who'd pay for it? Well, one man, Bill Gates, has offered. That's because he says he wants to see poor countries being offered the vaccine, as well as the rich ones. But for that, you'd need global collaboration, something that's been hard to find during this crisis.